By 2024, the prospect of a third world war is increasingly urgent, as the world is mired in a large-scale terrorist crisis, combined with the exhaustion of critical natural resources such as water. The number of military conflicts has also increased in recent years. The Russian invasion of Ukraine, the war between Israel and Hamas, and the open conflict with Iran. In the first case, the United States and the rest of NATO could also enter the conflict. In the second case, the conflict between Israel and Hamas could spread to other countries such as Iraq, Jordan, Lebanon, Palestine, Syria, Turkey, Pakistan, and Yemen, among others, also involving the United States and Russia. There are other regions in the world that may evolve in a more aggressive way and provoke a nuclear confrontation. For example, the tension between the US and China over the Indo-Pacific region, and the confrontation between North and South Korea, where Japan and China are also involved with the United States. Another source of conflict is the dispute between India and China over the longest land border in the world. Both powers also compete for hegemony in the Indian Ocean. In the African continent, Morocco and Algeria have been living in tension for decades. These facts lead to thinking about the safest places in the world to take refuge in case of a third world war. It is impossible to say with certainty who will start the Third World War, but the sides are quite easy to predict, as they are most likely to correspond to the current geopolitical climate. One side would be formed by the United States, the European Union, and the other members of NATO, with opponents being Russia, China, North Korea, and their allies. Unlike previous world wars, now armed forces have the ability to fight each other over long distances with the help of airplanes, drones, and long-range missiles. The most insecure places to be in a total war are 1. Russia and Ukraine, 2. United States, 3. China and Taiwan, 4. European territories near Russia, 5. North and South Korea, 6. India and Pakistan, 7. Middle East, 8. North Africa. Taking into account the possible participants in a global conflict and their geopolitical positions, it can be concluded that the safest places would be Brazil, Uruguay, Argentina, Chile. Outside of South America, the safest places in case of a world conflict would be 1. Remote Pacific Islands, 2. Fiji Islands, 3. Iceland, 4. New Zealand, 5. Greenland, 6. Bhutan, 7. Indonesia, Chain of Islands, Tuvalu, 9. South Africa. Of all these places, including Brazil, Uruguay, Argentina, and Chile, the safest place on the planet to take refuge in a third world war is the Antarctica. Of course, the white and icy continent is very inaccessible. There are only a handful of scientific outposts to accommodate the population, and it would be extremely difficult to provide food until the end of hostilities.